how depressed I am, but
You're
it's kind of
depressed
it.
again?
I'm always depressed. So here's the thing:
Mm,
you can have depression, and you can be depressed.
okay.
I have depression,
But you are
which
not depressed.
sometimes
Okay.
I have clinical depression. Like I've been diagnosed and everything. So like it's something that's there at all
Okay.
times. It
Sure.
just doesn't
Yeah.
always show itself, or it doesn't
Right.
always affect me. Or I've reached this point in my life where most of the time I can just work through it, and it's
Okay.
not debilitating. So that's cool.
Yeah, your coping
Um,
mechanisms are functional enough.
yeah, one of them is eating.
Hey, you know what? I totally understand that.
Hmm.
I'm probably sure I've said on here before that I always joked about having an eating disorder.
Hmm.
I always thought that it'd be funny to have an eating disorder because it'd be better than being like who I was, like a real big chubby person.
Hmm.
And no, turns out that was an eating disorder. I had that, and now I kind
It
of
was just on the opposite side of the spectrum that you were expecting.
I actually think I'm very healthy about it now. Like
Hmm.
I do have those thoughts where I like occasionally will want to cope with food,
Yeah.
but then I'll always go like, I know this is going to make me feel worse,
Mhm.
so figure out something else.
See, you're better than me.
Hey,
Because if I've had a long, rough day, if I'm just like heated,
mm-hmm.
well, actually, it depends on how I'm feeling. Because if I'm
Mm.
like pissed off, I can't eat. I'm not hungry.
Oh,
I
sure.
just don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to do anything. I just
Right,
want to
right.
simmer and stew in my anger.
Yep,
And
yep.
just keep getting upset. So there's no hunger going on. But if I'm like sad or like I've just had a really long day and I'm just tired,
Oh, yeah.
that's when it'll be like, dang, it's been a really rough day. Let me
Mm.
just DoorDash something bad. Something that's not healthy, something that's probably really greasy,
Yeah.
because I deserve it. It's been a rough day. So I got Wingstop last night. Did
Oh,
I eat
okay.
all of it? No.
Mm. See,
And that's
that's
what
one
I'm
of the
eating for dinner
things.
for lunch now.
Oh, nice. They
Not
they do
sponsored.
teach us that at the beginning of like a lot of the fitness and weight loss stuff. They're
Mm-hmm.
like, remove everything from your house that you could potentially binge on, because you like if you're prone to binging or emotional eating, which is exactly what I do, and what you basically just gave the definition of. It's like you try and remove that barrier to entry, but then you just have an app that does it for you. Delete
Mm-hmm.
the app. That's the next step here, Isaiah. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, Lamb.
So I have deleted DoorDash before.
Really?
And then I got it back, and then I
Uh
deleted it
huh.
again, I think. And then I got it back. Listen, COVID messed with a lot of us, okay?
I don't. Yeah,
It
totally.
made everything more accessible, and so now it's like, dang, I can't go drive and get the food, but I can get it delivered. But I've been
Right.
trying to do better at that. Like last week, I think maybe one time I DoorDashed.
Yeah.
The rest of the time, either I got food on the way home from work, or I just cooked something.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
so like, it's not super bad. It's just whenever I'm in my feelings, my not happy, my sad feelings, or
Yeah. Yeah.
overwhelmed,
Yeah.
that's when it's like, dang, food is the next best thing.
Mm.
That's how you get to be chunky like me.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've been there, brother. I've been there.
Actually, I have a rant to make.
You have a rant? Oh, please.
Yes, you know the BMI scale, right?
I
I'm
do.
sure you're well acquainted with the BMI
I've
scale
heard
at
you
this
talk
point in
about it. Yes,
time.
I am. Yeah.
So I was looking at the BMI scale, and I like big people. So like I follow a lot of big people on social media or whatever. Somebody made a
Sure.
Discord server specifically for big people intending to get bigger, to people who like to binge eat and like intend to gain weight that way. And I was
Okay.
like, sure, why not? Let's see, because
In
I'm
in a
I'm
in a like bulking sense, or they just like want to be like
they want to be
more
fat.
fat on them. I see.
They want
Okay.
to
Yeah.
they want to
Yeah.
be fat.
Mad respect.
And I don't like that's not something that I'm into like in
Sure.
any way, shape, or form. I'm just fat because I like to eat and I don't work out.
I feel you.
Genuinely. But to each their own, but I'm also like I want to try to put myself out there and just
Hmm.
talk to people. So if I just somebody like I follow has a random Discord server, I'll just be like, wonder what this is about.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
usually what ends up happening is I'll follow or like I'll join the server, I'll do all the introduction and everything, read all the rules, and then I'll just look through all the channels, and then I'll be like, well, this place is dead, or
Uh
this doesn't appeal to me, so then I just leave. And that's
huh. Okay.
that's what happened here. But one of the roles that they had was about kind of like the BMI scale, and it was
Okay.
like, how much, like, what is your weight class? And it was like, the average weight, underweight,
Okay.
overweight, obese type 1, obese type 2, obese type 3. I don't think there's a type
Oh,
4. And I was
I didn't
like,
realize they went
I
types.
didn't know
Yeah.
there was classes of obesity. I just thought you
Yeah.
were obese or not. And like, I've looked at the BMI scale before. I know I'm obese,
Sure.
according to the BMI scale. And so, I was looking through it and I was like, well, what is obese type 1, type 2, type 3? And type 3, which is morbidly obese,
Right.
is you are more than 30 or 40 over what you should be for the BMI scale.
Okay.
And I looked
So
at
what? That's like
mine.
45% body fat. What?
Hold on, let me pull it up right now.
Yeah.
I'm probably super loud in the microphone. I apologize.
All right.
This is. Oh, I'm currently looking at Harvard. BMI interpretation, body mass index interpretation. Yeah, if you're 30 over, you're obese, and I think if you're 40 over, that's clinically obese.
I
And
see.
it's all based
Okay.
on your weight and your height, obviously.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm a 5'5" man, and I'm not at liberty to say how much I weigh right now because
Totally.
it hurts me. I mean, I haven't checked since the last story I talked about, where it went to that lady's doctor. Because I've been
Right. Oh
scared to
yeah.
accidentally do it again.
Whatever you're
Let me
comfortable
tell you,
with.
I
Totally.
was tempted. I was tempted
Yeah.
yesterday because I was
Yeah.
like, I really could right now. But what if it goes to somebody's doctor again? They're gonna see a pattern soon, and they're gonna know I'm the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. The serial whale. No, serial weight
Whale
scale.
whale.
Sorry, I said weight. I wanted to say weight scale. No, I said no. I wanted to say weight
You're the
scale.
reason. You know what? This is because of you. This is your fault.
No. No. Hey, no, I wanted to say a serial weight scale stepper on.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted to say.
It's cool. You're fat shaming me right now. You're fat shaming me right now.
I didn't say it
you
was bad.
lose all the weight, and you're like, that's crazy that you're still a fat freaking cow.
No, this is internalized, Isaiah. This is internalized, all right? I said the word whale, and you got offended at it. I didn't say anything
are large
negative
creatures that take up a lot
like
of
whales?
space and a lot of mass. Whales are cool to look at. To be around one, though, I'm terrified.
Yeah, well, that is fair. I've always imagined being eaten by a whale would be
not
I
fun.
don't know. Slow death. But I don't think they can literally open their mouths, right? They just have what do you call them?
I mean, I guess it depends on which kind of whale. Because some of them have like the filter feeding, and then other ones have like teeth. So like a killer whale, they could definitely eat you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But those guys are monsters.
Maybe you're a killer whale. If you think about that.
No, killer whales are assholes. Killer whales are awful. And so are dolphins. Killer whales literally
in the grand scheme of like aquatic comparisons, right?
I'd like to be a blue whale or a humpback, one of the filter feeders.
The blue one is the biggest whale in the world.
They're just big, softy. God, I don't think they're soft. I feel like they're not soft.
Okay, so you took offense at that when you really should have been like, "Aw, thank you for calling me a whale."
See, no, because it's all about the context. I'm talking about them as creatures, not in comparison to me as a fat person.
You just said you wanted to be a blue whale. All right.
If I was a whale, I would want to be a blue whale. I'd prefer to be a human though, because that's who I am.
Okay, yeah, totally. Yeah.
Thank you. Anyways,
not a furry.
I'm not furry. Listen.
Wow, don't get offended at that.
Listen.
You're just full of guff tonight, aren't you?
Hey.
This morning.
After everything that's gone on this last week, I deserve to be popping off at somebody. Right. I don't know what's happened in this last week, but just know it's been crazy.
You were depressed, right? That's where we had left off.
Right.
Something about the BMI scale.
BMI. Yeah. So the morbidly obese, I believe, is like 40 over. 40.
Okay, sure.
The number is 40 or more over. And I looked at my BMI scale index number, and it said I was 60.
60 over?
Yeah.
Dang.
Or I guess not 60 over, but 60. The number was 60. Sorry.
So you were probably 40 over.
Yeah.
Because if you're supposed to be around 20%.
Let's rewind. Let me re-say this. Okay. You have the number. The number is what you are. The obese is if you are 30 or more. Sorry, not 30 over. So if your number is 30 or more, you are obese. I believe if it's 40 or more, you are considered morbidly obese.
Right.
And I think we as a society have forgotten what obesity looks like. But I think
Uh-huh.
this was when this was made. It was also made a long time ago when everybody was just a lot smaller too.
Sure.
And it doesn't take into account muscle mass
That's true.
because it's
Yeah.
just purely about your weight. Because I mean, I'm standing up. This is an excuse to show off my shirt. Yes, but like, look at
Whoa.
me.
That
Oh,
is detailed.
it's a really cool shirt. I really like the shirt. Hopefully, it's in frame.
Yeah.
I got it from a little mini convention I went to. But like,
Hey, cool.
look at me. I'm fat. I'm big. I look like someone's
Right.
dad. But like,
Right.
I'm not huge. I don't.
Right.
I don't like. I don't not. I don't think I'm morbidly obese. I can still function. I can. If my fatness doesn't limit my physical aspect most of the time.
I don't, yeah, but I don't think the clinical stage that you're in necessarily impacts what it is. It's just a ratio that they have created based on the average human in the area.
I see.
So, like, in comparison to other people that are also what did you say, 5'5"?
Mhm.
Other midgets, right? You
Hey,
are.
you can't say that. You are really
What?
on one today. What
What's
the
the
hell is
proper
your
term?
problem?
What's the proper term for it?
Little people, first and
You're not
foremost.
okay. You're not a dwarf,
And I'm not one of those. I'm 5'5",
right? Right. So you're
which is just barely below average.
okay. So you're just a shrimp. All right.
Okay,
We're keeping
so that's
with
how we
the.
feel. That's what we're gonna do. That's how you feel.
You were antagonistic earlier. I'm being antagonistic now.
That's so disrespectful.
Anyway, in comparison to
just-
other shrimps,
Mhm.
you are on the larger scale,
I would just like to point out
right?
that the weights that somebody of my height. Oh, is this for men or women? Hold on, I forgot that's an important thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to Harvard. You can trust Harvard, right?
I would say so. Yeah.
I believe this is the scale for men. This the weight that I'm supposed that I need to shoot for is 115 to 145.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see it. Not 115, but I could see 145 for sure.
Someone of your stature, because you're one of them tallins.
Mm-hmm. 6'1", baby.
Are you
outpace
6'1"?
everybody.
I thought you were 6
am.
foot. Did you grow an inch or something?
6'1".
It's because
No,
you
I've
fix
always
your
been 6'1".
posture.
Well, maybe. Yeah. I have always had that bit of a hunchback, and I've been working on it.
A little bit. Someone of your stature, I feel like they give you a lot more room because that's disrespectful. Someone of your stature, they say between 140 and 185.
Yeah.
That's what, 45? But for me, they only give me
35?
30. They give
30?
They give me 30, but they give you 45. That's disrespectful.
That's because there's more of me.
I don't give a darn.
I have an additional
The
10
world
pounds of
is playing in my face
Mm-hmm.
and is against me. I was already nerfed by being short. You don't have to keep attacking me like this.
There are benefits to being short. There are benefits to being tall.
Yeah, there's more benefits to being short, tall, apparently.
There are some that I definitely like. Like, I naturally have a higher metabolism than you because I am an extra 6 inches taller than you. So
you didn't even just bring that up.
that's
Actually, you'd be 7. No, 8.
Sorry, I don't really do math that well.
Yeah, you would be 8 inches taller than me.
Yeah, there you go, 8 inches taller, which gives me extra calorie burn, which I didn't think I had for a very long time until I got down to like the weight that I'm at now, and now I can see it in action. I mean,
can you see the top of my head?
Yeah.
Like when we in person, would you be able to see the top of my head easily?
Probably.
You could see over my head?
Definitely. I mean, I'm a foot taller than you. Like, my eyes would be a foot taller than you, basically. Yeah.
It makes me sad sometimes. There was one day where me and Chanel did a thing. It was a trend on TikTok where you would take your phone and put it at eye level with somebody so you could see their perspective.
Okay.
And we did it with Jacob, and that man towers over everybody.
It's a different world up here. It is.
He's literally an entire head taller than me.
Yeah. He's
If
an
not
entire head
more.
taller than me, so I can only imagine.
That was even worse then. I
But
hate
yeah,
this.
there are benefits to being tall. There are a lot of benefits to being short. I personally think
Yeah, I'm
short
closer to the
people.
ground.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Like you're faster typically. Like you have a higher acceleration than me.
Well, that's because you have a longer stride.
That's true. Like I have a higher top speed, but it takes me longer to get up to there, right? So think about it like Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, our
See,
different.
with Mario Kart 8
Mhm.
specifically, I always choose the little shoe.
I don't know what that means.
It's a shoe cart. It's a
Okay,
cart that looks like a shoe.
sure.
I would choose
I thought you were
that
saying there
one.
was a new character named Shu, and I went,
No,
Mario is really reaching these days, aren't they?
no, 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 no. There's a cart that's literally just a shoe, and it's my favorite
Okay.
cart. Is it the most efficient? No, no,
Right.
it's not at all. But is it the most stylish? No, but it does scream me. That's all that
Sure.
matters. Have I won a lot of games with it? Absolutely not. I hate Mario Kart. Why? Because I suck at racing games.
Yeah, I mean, Mario Kart is barely a racing game. Half of that is luck.
It's a party
The
game.
other half is choosing the right cart. And I can tell you what the right cart is. At least I can tell you what the right idea is for most standard races. And that's pick the heaviest character with the highest top speed and then don't make any mistakes. Once you get up to speed, if you make 0 mistakes, you are going to outpace everybody because you are so much faster and they can't displace you. It's awesome. I was like, I think I played maybe Bowser, I think was the one that I played the most.
Yeah.
Whichever one that I did play most recently, just with the heaviest cart or bike. I forget exactly which one it was. And then, just because I'm the best gamer in the world, I never made any mistakes and I could outrace people. And like, as long as I could dodge the blue shells, which was really hard. And that was my only enemy were blue shells. I never saw anybody else because I was so far. I'm so good at Mario Kart. I gotta play again sometime.
We'll play one day, and I'll get completely destroyed.
Yep, you will.
And then I'll say 1v1 me, Final Destination Smash Bros. Right now.
I'll probably win that too.
Hey, you listen here. I understand that the last time we did this, you might have had the edge, but I've been playing for a while, and I know my characters now.
If you want to win, pick a game like, I don't know, Dragon Ball Z Fighter or something. I'm terrible at 3D fighting games.
Traditional fighting game?
Yeah.
What, do you not know how to do the Hadouken or something?
I don't know how to do any.
You don't know how to do quarter circle, forward, light, medium, or heavy?
My brain does not work like that. I understand the Smash Bros inputs, and I barely understand those. And I still win, though. I'm still good.
So if I say, 1, 2, 3, I think it's, oh god, I forgot the direction inputs. I think it's 2, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I say 6, 2, 3, light and heavy, to do your ultimate, you would look at me and say, what are you talking about?
I would understand that those are the buttons and the directions I need to input, and then I would go, I can't do that. I can't. I've tried.
I see.
You hit me with a wind god fist, I'm done. I'm out. Peace be with you. Just final.
Die 1,000 deaths.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of friends who are keen on fighting games, so I don't play them anymore.
It's kind of a specific genre of gamer. Like it's the same when I don't really feel I've never really no I take that back. More recently, I've never felt the need to go back to like shooter games because I really did enjoy them. I mean, I played like Counter-Strike 2, I played PlanetSide back in the day. Like I was all about those kind of games, but I never got into stuff like Call of Duty or Battlefield or I don't know, any number of other ones. Even though
more
I was
PvP kind of stuff.
Yeah. I was kind of like, I mean, I wasn't bad at them, but I just never really. It's just like playing an arcade game. Yeah. And it's I didn't really get a lot of enjoyment out of it. The ones that I did were Counter-Strike was super high level. So it was like, you couldn't get more tactical than that, basically. And all of the crazy stuff it's like playing Melee in Smash Bros. Versus playing like 5 or whatever the new one is.
That's how Chris feels about it too. He loves Melee. We were talking about it the other day, actually. And he was like, talking about why Melee just feels better to him because you do more wave dashing and just a lot of technical words. And I was like, hey, I don't know what any of that means, but like I do, but I don't understand any of it.
Totally.
And he's like, yeah, no, there's this one mod out for Smash Ultimate that basically implements most of the stuff from Melee. And once you play that, you
Really?
never want to go back. And I was like,
Wow.
I'll take your word for it. We should play it sometime. I'm
Yeah.
going to get my butt kicked, but it's fine.
Hey, it's always fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But I was never really big into the FPS games just because I suck at them.
Okay, sure.
But I play them with my friends. So like we played Call of Duty for a while. We played Battlefield 6, I think is the last one.
Yeah.
For a while. And like they were fun to play for their respective reasons. I
Yeah.
will say Call of Duty, I mean, I did kind of rage, but I kind of expected it to just be like that. So it's kind of like, okay, whatever. But with
Right.
Battlefield 6,
Oh.
I don't know what it is, but it awakens something dark within me.
Ooh. Something violent?
Something violent and
Something we should go to school and tell our friends not to come in you? Ooh, that sounded really bad. Okay, let me rephrase that.
So, chat clip that. Chat clip that. We need to rewind real quick. Hey friend. Hey John, can I talk to you over here real quick?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so what the heck was that?
Sorry, that's the second time I've totally made a mistake saying something.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I mean, right?
I mean, maybe the
Go
first
to
half
school
of
and
go to
tell
school
your
and tell
friends
people
not to come.
in me. Yeah,
And it was
you know what?
it was
I guess that is.
It was a
consent
feeling.
is very important.
It was a feeling inside of you. That feeling happened.
You ever heard of a hey bud? You ever heard of a Freudian slip?
I think that's what that was. Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay. But yes, we're gonna go ahead and move on and act like that never happened.
Totally, I'm okay with that.
Editor,
Yeah.
cut out the last minute.
Yep. We'll do that in post for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Go to school and tell my friends not to come the next day.
Yeah.
You're a child.
I can't believe that. Okay, yeah, right. So
Yeah.
you felt like a school shooter. That's what I was going for there.
I don't want to.
No, is
I
that
would
the
not like
vibe?
that label on me,
Yeah,
though.
sure.
But
yeah,
no,
yeah.
it awakened something dormant within me.
Right. Yeah.
And every time it happens, Chanel's just like, "What in the world is going on?"
Really?
Because
Yeah.
I don't rage at video games like that.
Right.
That specific game,
Yeah.
I don't know. I shout obscenities I've never said in my life. I feel
Really?
like I should be in a Call of Duty lobby on the Xbox 360 when I'm playing that game for some reason.
I think they intentionally design it that way. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's only ever really when I'm getting hunted down by the same person over and over again.
Oh,
Like I
yeah.
swear to God, they're intentionally coming after me, or they're just spawn killing everybody.
Right. Oh gosh.
But yeah.
I am no stranger to getting spawn camped. That was a whole mechanic basically in PlanetSide. Because you could spawn in the PlanetSide, to briefly describe it, was a bunch of connected bases across an entire continent. And you'd have like these lattice networks of control that you need to fight your way down to take important points and eventually control the continent. You get to those various places by teleporting into these little protected barrier rooms, and you run out of the barrier rooms. But when there are an overwhelming number of enemies outside of those, like when you're facing, I mean, we're talking about like 100 plus people inside of the base, and then 150 enemies, other players outside the base, just tanks on the hills, shelling the building while everyone inside is just waiting for you to come out of spawn. It would stop being fun in those moments. You're just
That
like,
doesn't
you're
sound
just
very
watching
fun.
the clock. Yeah, you're watching the clock tick down, and it becomes a very specific kind of battle where you're just trying to just murder as many people as you can because that's where everyone is. So you just bring your most explosive ordnance and start hucking grenades and repairing. So I have very fond memories of that game, and I've tried to go back once or twice, but it's just not quite the same. Like the player count isn't the same. There's a lot of new stuff in there that I don't understand. But yeah, I like my memories of that game.
There's oh God,
Ooh,
I don't remember
you're
what
lagging
game it is.
super bad.
What? Why? I didn't even do nothing. Hello.
Oh,
Am I back in motion?
yeah. I don't know. You're like 10 seconds behind where you actually are visually.
Oh. I don't know if it's my
Clap your
Wi-Fi.
hands.
Are we clap syncing?
Never mind. You just. Oh, okay. Caught up a little bit.
Oh,
Oh, we might be
hello.
back.
You see me eating
No,
right
we're
now.
still a little behind. Yeah. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure the audio is still going.
Everything's fine on my side. I still see you perfectly fine.
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
Oh,
Okay,
and
it
we're
could be me.
back.
We were never gone. We were never gone. Technical difficulties, everybody.
You know what they need to bring back in video games? Friendly fire.
Well, that depends on what game you're playing, because there's a lot of ones that have friendly fire.
All the games. Sorry, I'm tearing up this chicken right now.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I test that every single time. Like every time I play a multiplayer game, there are two things that I test. One, fall damage. Two, if I turn around and dome my friend, do they die? First two things I test at every game. And I deny it every time. They go, why? Why did you shoot him? And I went, I don't know. I pushed the wrong button. It's great.
The last game I remember playing with Friendly Fire was Helldivers 2. And we haven't played that game in like a year. And it's because that's one of those games where you can just kill each other real quick. And when you throw down the little ordnance things and then just explode things, like you lose lives real fast doing it that way.
Yeah.
And I just remember one of my first couple of times playing, it was me, Anthony, and Jacob. I don't think you were playing that time. I can't remember, because I know we played together like a few times, I think. But yeah, we're like struggling. We get to the exfil and everything, and the timer's going down or whatever. In all the previous games, I think whoever was last person, because I would always be the first one on there because I'm not sticking around for this. They always throw something down at the end. So in my mind, I was like, oh, let me throw something down too. That'll be fun. I throw something down and I jump in, and I forgot to tell everyone else that I threw something down. So Jacob was not very happy that day. Let's just go with that.
I understand. Yeah.
Because he may or may not have died, and that was his first time not making it out completely, and he blew a gasket a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And
as was his right, you screwed him over.
The friend side of me felt very bad.
Yeah.
The toxic side of me thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. I think honestly that was kind of one of the reasons why I stopped playing that game, is because we were a really cohesive squad until we were like really good at it. And then we were just like, okay, well, now it's kind of boring. What if we start sabotaging each other? And I was like, okay,
that kind
this is just yeah. I was like, we can't. They're like, we can't play on the hardest difficulty. And I went, why not? Because we can't kill each other. I mean, why would you want to do that?
You can't kill each other on the hardest difficulty?
You can. You're not. I mean, you shouldn't, because you need every life possible to make it through that. And even then, like, you're pushing up against the respawn timer half the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now, as I understand, they've made it even harder. I haven't even fought the newer factions.
Neither have I. I've wanted to, but haven't got back into it. Another good one is JttL.
Oh, yeah.
But every time we play, somehow, some way, if I'm playing with Chanel, she pistol whips me and kills me on accident. It happens every single time.
I've never actually played the multiplayer version of that.
Really?
Only ever the story.
I've never played the story for GTA 5.
You're crazy. It's so good, though. It's
I'm pretty sure I know it is. I just play it to play with my friends, though.
Yeah.
It also takes forever to boot up, so that makes me not want to play it.
Right?
Because my Xbox sucks.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say, like, I'm trying to remember. I don't think it felt that long, but I guess it depends on your system and what you're using. It does, it does have to load a big world. You know, honestly, I probably said this already, but since becoming more social, I have not felt the need or the desire really to play games, like almost at all.
Well, that's because you're occupying your time with other things.
Yeah. Like every time that I would do something like, you know, when I have a little bit of downtime, used to be what I would do is I'd hop on like one of my mobile games and do that. But now I just like, all right, let me respond to a text. Let me send a message to a friend. Let me like scroll on the social media and see what's going on with everybody.
I definitely get that. I'm kind of in the same boat. at least when it comes to like mobile games, because I downloaded. There was a time period not too long ago where I was just on Instagram and I was scrolling. Anytime there was an ad for a game, I'd say, "All right, let me download it." And my rule
Uh-huh.
for mobile games is I'll play it until an ad pops up. But once an ad pops up, I delete the game.
Cool.
So
Okay.
right now I've got like 7 or 8 games on there that I haven't touched in over
Wow.
a week now,
Yeah. Yeah.
because my free time is spent. Well, I mean, scrolling on the socials or trying to be productive or
Hmm.
going out and doing something, because I've been trying to go out and do something every week.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Which
Okay.
is why I'm trying to go out to dinner tonight.
Ooh.
Um, which that'll be fun. Fun.
Yeah, for
Last
sure.
week, what did we do last week? Oh, last week we played Monsters. I guess we came
Oh
here
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
I think something else happened last week. Last week was a blur, to be honest. Though.
Hmm.
Oh no, was last week when I went to go hang out? I made a new friend.
Really
Yeah, I made a new friend on the internet. We live in the same town.
nice.
And like we'd been talking for a couple weeks, if not a month, and I was like, "This you're really cool people. I wanted to hang out with this person, but how do I
Yeah.
ask to hang out?"
Oh yeah.
um, but he invited me over, and I was like, "Sure, this isn't terrifying at all. Totally
Right.
not."
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but I ended up going over to his house, and I told him straight up, I was like, "Hey, who I am on the internet and who I am in person, they are the same person. It just takes a while for me to get to that internet personality.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That makes
Before
sense.
that, it's all the awkwardness
Right. Yeah, for sure.
and not knowing how to talk, how to
Yeah.
conversate, what social cues are, anything of that nature.
Hmm.
But we
Yeah.
ended up hanging out for like 4 or 5 hours, and
Oh wow.
we were just chit chatting and talking
Yeah.
about life, and we talked about jobs, we talked about relationships,
Hmm.
we talked about toxic friends,
Ooh
talked
yeah.
about roommates and what our friends are doing, and just how we got to where we are. And
Mm.
his story is a lot more crazy than mine. I've lived in Texas my whole life. He
Hmm.
lived in Pennsylvania, then Kansas, then Pennsylvania, then Kansas, and then over here. And I don't want
Nice.
to pry too much, but it's some crazy drama stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
But like we just talked for hours, and it was like, this is kind of cool. I was
Yeah.
like, I should probably go home because it's getting late. He goes, yeah, I gotta go to bed soon. I was like, okay, well,
Right.
maybe we can hang out again sometime. That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah,
Yeah.
next time we hang out, we could play games, because he apparently used to go to Smash tournaments. And I was like,
Oh,
oh,
you're
that
gonna
sounds
get
fun
your
for
butt
me.
kicked. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get destroyed.
Hmm.
Um, but he also wants to hang out with me and Chris.
Oh, sick.
So the three of us can hang out and play Smash, because Chris also used to go, and I guess kind of still sometimes goes to
Right.
Smash tournaments. And again, he plays Melee a lot, so they've got their stuff going on, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be here being a nuisance. I'm gonna
Yeah.
feel like the
It's
little sibling who you gave a controller.
literally. It sounds like there's gonna be two very sweaty competitors, and then you throwing an element of chaos, and them just
That's
destroying you.
that's
Yeah.
just how it is whenever I play with Jacob and Anthony.
Really.
Except for being them destroying me, they have to keep tag teaming me to kill me. Don't ask them; they'll probably say otherwise. They're liars.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Yeah. No, the double team's real. It happens to me all the time. It's not fair.
yeah, Jacob feels like we're always ganging up on him, and I'm like, Jacob, baby
Uh
girl, I don't need to gang up on you to beat you. So here's the thing: whenever I play games with my friends, especially
Right.
when it's competitive, I'm the shit talker. Like
Oh,
I
okay.
talk mad shit no matter what
All
game we're
right.
playing. Especially once I figure it out. That's why Magic is great
Mm.
for me. Magic the Gathering,
Oh, right.
because
Yeah.
so half of that game is politicking and negotiating and things like that. I
Hmm.
sabotage myself very early on
What do you
because
mean?
I just talk shit.
Oh,
If
and then
I've got
prevent
if I got a
future.
decent hand, if I got a good thing going, I'll just
Yeah.
talk shit. And most of my decks involve me having to attack people for abilities to go off. So I'm usually
Okay.
the one who starts off attacking people, and everyone gets mad that I'm attacking so
Yeah.
early. They're like, "Why are you hitting me for?" I didn't do anything. I'm like, I have to hit somebody. I'm
Right.
sorry. Or like, even sometimes I'll even roll a dice, and they'll still get mad at me. So then they hold a grudge. It's a whole thing. And ones where I'm not a threat at all, and I've got nothing going
Right.
for me, I don't say a word, or I don't say
Yeah.
much. I just
I
complain
mean,
the whole time.
that sounds like bad poker playing at that point.
Listen, I don't play to win. I play to
Uh-huh.
have fun with my friends.
Okay.
If I win, awesome. If I
Yeah.
lose, cool. If I lose horribly, that's when I throw a fit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Or
I'm
like,
a table flipper.
yeah.
Not uncontrolled table flipper. I just like to flip a table.
Oh,
Like
gotcha.
I'll
It's
do
just a
it.
hobby of yours.
Yeah, I'll do it in a heartbeat because I know it makes everybody else mad.
Yeah, they hate when I do that when we play chess. It's wild.
I think that's why I played like one game of chess in the last, I don't know, 10 years. And I did the exact thing that I wanted to do, which was
Uh-huh.
I think it was like a short or something where they had the board set up and they played one move and then the other guy threw it. Ow!
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I want to do that so bad. And then
You
I
played
was
one game of chess just to do that?
yes,
Oh, you're an
the
asshole.
last time anybody invited me to play chess. And it
I
was
wonder why.
It was against my older brother, and we had set it up, and I was like, okay, so like I was hyping myself up too. As I was like, I've been like studying, because this was during when like chess, like online chess was kind of like blowing up. Like
Mhm.
I don't know, maybe it was during COVID or something, but it was
Probably.
like really really popular at the moment. And I was like, I was naturally talking trash as well. I was going, I don't know. Like I know you do this a lot, but I've been watching videos. I've been studying, and I was like, I got an opening that I think is pretty killer. And then he played like one move, and I went, frick, bam, and the crash out for that was legendary.
You're an awful person. You're terrible.
I'm a bit of a I don't consider myself an instigator, but
No, you're not an instigator. You're a rage baiter, and you know it. Don't try to sugarcoat it. Don't try to sugarcoat it. Do I need to bring up? What happened? You texted me about something involving food, the refrigerator, and your younger brother. A long time ago.
I don't remember this one.
Maybe it was you ate his food or something.
Oh, was this about the pie?
It was a pie. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell that story while I eat.
Did I not tell that story on here? Oh,
I don't know.
all right.
If you haven't, now you can.
Yeah. Okay, so I have discovered this thing about myself that I really, really love. Well, I really like it about myself. Everybody else, I think, absolutely despises it. But okay, imagine if you will, a freshly baked pie, or like we're thinking pecan pie here, right? Buttermilk pie, something with a nice smooth interior area that looks great when it's sliced. Oh, gorgeous, right? Or, for example, like a cake. What I will do, cake is a little bit less because it's a little bit more understandable. Pie, though.
To hell with you.
Pie, though, very specifically, I don't really like the crust so much, right? It's a take it or leave it thing. I usually will leave it behind because it's kind of dry. The extra calories, blah, blah, blah. Who really cares, right? I like the filling. So what I will do is people have given me trust at this before where I will take the like spatula or whatever we're cutting this pie with, right? And I'll cut like a slice, for somebody and give it to them. And then what I will do is once I have the center open and available, I will very specifically cut out a shape. It doesn't have to be a square. It doesn't have to be a circle. I've cut a triangle once, just right in the dead middle of the pie, and then scooped that thing out of there. And I'm like, this is my slice. This is the one that I wanted. And
You're
my
a fiend.
younger brother made a pie once, and he cut a piece for himself, and he cut one. I think it was me, him, and my mom. And so he had like cut a piece for him and cut a piece for our mom. And then he was like, "Do you want a piece as well?" And I'm like, "Yeah. But I don't really like the outside. I just kind of want this inner piece right here." Or, well, I didn't say that. I just like took the thing. I'm like, "Yeah, I can cut it. Thank you." And I like took the thing from him. And then my mom ratted me out. She was like, "Oh, you better be careful. He's gonna cut that little center piece out like he usually does." And my little brother went, "You're gonna do what?" And I went, "It's not a big deal.
Oh my God.
I just like this little middle piece right here." And he physically took his hand and he put it over the top of the pie and he went, No, please don't do that." And I went, "Well, why not? The middle of the pie's got to get eaten at some point." It's like, I'm not taking any other bits of the pie. Just cut a wider slice, the next time you go for it. And he's like, nope. Cut a long slice or don't get any pie at all. And I went, all right, you know what? I actually never wanted pie. Thank you. And I handed the little pie slicer back to him, and I left. And he then, put some little cellophane on it and then put it up in the fridge and left it in there. And I heard him. I don't know what he was. I think he went into the bathroom to like take a shower or something. And I was waiting. I was waiting for him to get occupied, pretending not to. And as soon as I saw him go in there and I heard like the shower turn on, I went, okay, he's gonna be gone for a while. Now's my chance. So I stood up, very quietly went over to the fridge, took the pie out of the fridge, like put it down. I take the little cellophane off, and I get a little, I don't know what it was, maybe a butter knife or something. Cut that little bit out of the middle, scarf that thing down. I think my mom walked in, and I went, he's in the shower. He won't know what happened. Like, don't tell him it was me. And then I put it back in the fridge, and I never got any fallout for it. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he never saw it, or
maybe your mom covered your tracks.
It could have been. Yeah, I could have had a guardian angel looking out for me, because I very much believe that if he had seen that I had done that, he would have come in and punched me.
I just remember getting the text from you, and you're like, yeah, I don't know. Should I say something? No. And I was like, no, don't say anything. It's going to be more explosive.
Yeah. If he discovers it naturally.
Yeah. Because you're like, should I allude to it maybe? I don't know.
Should I poke the bear?
Yeah. But I guess you just never got it.
I never did. I never heard back. I wonder if he remembers that. I'll have to ask him. Because I do that every single time that somebody gives me the power to cut a cake. It'll be like, I'll do like 3 or 4 slices for other people, and then I'll go, all right, time to get one for me. And then whatever the worst part of the cake is that I can pull from, right? It's a cake. I've done it with like it was like Rice Krispies and peanut butter. Like a cookie platter kind of thing. I've done that where I've just cut a shape out of the middle. It's just the fact that it infuriates everybody. For
the only time it's acceptable is a birthday cake.
I've done it for that. I've done it for other people's birthday cakes, not my own.
Because if I get a birthday cake, I want my name.
Oh, you want to like cut your own name out? Sure.
Yeah. Or keep my name.
I have cut somebody's name out and eaten it, I think. I'm pretty sure that was what I did. I did that. That was like 5 or 6 years ago, though.
I'm going to make a birthday cake, but it's not going to be a cake at all. It's going to be nothing but fruit. And that sounds so good to me right now.
Whoa, that does. Yeah.
Like the cake itself is just made out of watermelon.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know what else I could do. I can't think of anything that's like super sturdy.
You're going to put like icing on the outside of a watermelon?
Probably.
That's what you're talking about?
Listen, I'm just feeling very ambitious right now. I don't think I'm actually going to do this. I might just need an edible arrangement.
Yeah, that could work too.
Yeah, I love fruit, dude. That's like my favorite food group.
Yeah.
If I could eat fruit and survive, I would.
You don't have any like any problems digesting certain fruits? Because there are certain ones that I have discovered that are really healthy, and it's a real bummer that I can't eat because the way that the berry or fruit is messes with my GI tract.
So far, I think it varies depending on how much of it I eat.
True.
There was a day that I ate 3 whole grapefruits. That was a day that I learned grapefruits are a decent source of fiber. That is also the day that I learned that sometimes all the grapefruit doesn't digest properly.
Right.
So you know how like sometimes you eat corn and you let it out and it's still very much there?
Insoluble fiber.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but with the little juice pods.
Interesting.
And the defecation from eating too much grapefruit, it's kind of painful. Not in the sense of like actual pain, but just like, what is this? Because the consistency doesn't even feel right either coming out of me. But that's kind of like the biggest one. Most other ones that could maybe do something like that, I'm too afraid to eat too much of. So like, I like dragon fruit. I've learned that dragon fruit is also great in fiber. So I eat that one in moderation because I've seen too many videos of people eating like a whole one. Apparently the yellow one's the one that does it the worst. Who they'll eat a whole one, and then maybe an hour and a half later, they are just completely like dead for after the
Really?
experience. But they're
That's
like,
it. Yeah.
I've never
Okay.
felt so empty, but oh my God.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid of having that experience.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about doing one of those colon cleanses where they stick the hose up your butt and then like wash out your colon, like get rid of all the old fecal matter in there?
I've thought about it. I've never considered it though.
Mm.
Mostly just because I don't want to hose all the way up my butt.
I mean, I feel that, but at the same time, I'm like, I'd
I mean,
love
that's just an
to.
enema.
Yeah, but like it's like a super powered one.
Mm-hmm. Because like because I know I've learned over the years that doing things like that can be good for you, but you have to do it in a lot of moderation. Because if you do it too much, then you're basically getting rid of all of the not the enzymes, but like the mucus that lines the inside of you, and like just all the good things and the good bacteria, and that kind of just leaves you prone to just hurting yourself internally.
That's true. I think of it like I've never done it myself. I've wanted to for a long time because especially I want to do it before something like tonight, for example. I'm going to a party. If I could flush out my GI tract and like maybe have the flattest stomach of all time, that would be awesome.
I mean, I think that would be a good way to finally be like, okay, this is probably what I actually weigh. We got everything out of me. My stomach feels empty. Oh, I think I'm gonna die, but I feel skinny.
Yep. And as the anorexia girlies on TikTok say, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels.
I don't know about that. This chicken tastes real good.
Yeah, but if you look at me in the mirror, if I look at myself in the mirror, right, fresh morning, I had a good day of eating yesterday. I like turn sideways and I go, God almighty, look at that thing. Flat. Not that flat, but we're getting there. Yeah.
Flat enough.
Flat enough that I feel hot. And that's all that really matters.
That is true.
Although, I think on the last episode, I was saying about my trip to New Mexico a little bit. I definitely gained about 10 pounds in New Mexico. Not all of it's fat. Some of it's muscle. Some of it was because the food we were eating was very, very salty. But it was bad enough to the point that I bought pants before I left. I wore them on the trip once. And then when I got back, I couldn't put them on again. And I was like, all right, this really sucks. I guess I need to go on a bit of a cut. And then 2 or 3 of the last days was just me grinding as hard as I could, trying to get some of that weight down. And I did. I think I dropped like 8 pounds in 2 or 3 days. Just like all water weight and like a little bit of fat because I was in a super deep cut. And now I'm kind of back to normal. And it's nice to not be starving to death all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know how I pulled it off for so long. That the mindset that I had was a little obsessive, I think.
Just a little.
And I mean, I think that's how it had to be, but good Lord. I mean, these days, so, okay, my cut was like 1,800 calories, right? Not a small amount, not as small as I had eaten in the past, but 1,800 is like tiny for me now because with the amount of mobility stuff that I do, because I walk a lot and now I'm going to the gym 3 days a week and running twice a week, I am able to consume around 3,000 calories a day and maintain or lose fat while building muscle.
Nice.
It's crazy the amount of food I can put away. The downside is most of what I was eating was protein. And I just recently had blood work done the other day and discovered that I am really over consuming protein.
Probably, yeah.
Like real bad. I don't know if it's because like the day before I had consumed, okay, so I aim for around 150 grams of protein a day, right? That's higher than a lot of people recommend. I think the average is maybe 60 to 100 for a lot of people. But because I'm like trying to build weight, trying to build muscle, I'm eating extra, right? And so the other day, coming back from New Mexico, and then I partied 2 days back to back, and I was just exhausted, beat up, sore, everything, right? Like my entire body was like, you need to take a break. So I didn't go to the gym or run like Monday, Tuesday, and just ate what ended up being 400 grams of protein and like around 4,000 calories, maybe somewhere in that range.
That's a lot.
It was a lot. Yeah. And then I got blood work done the next day. And then when I got it back, they're like, hey, did you know that your kidneys are dying because you're eating like, well, they're like, why are your kidneys, why is like your kidney function doing this? And I went, well, none of the other problems apply to me. So it's the protein. I guess I need to not eat 400 grams of protein in a day. And
I can do it.
Yeah. So I've lowered that a lot, which really sucks because protein is so filling. I never like the times that I was eating 3,000 calories and eating like 200 grams of protein in a day, I almost never felt hungry because every time I would feel hungry, I'd be like, all right, well, let's go have like a piece of chicken or something, and then we're good to go. Or have just like a massive meal that had, 150 grams of protein in it, and then we'd be done. And I wouldn't need to, I would never feel the need to eat for the rest of the day outside of boredom. Like the urge was never there.
Yeah.
Now that I'm like, all right, I have to limit the amount, I have been so hungry because my body is still wanting to consume 3,000 calories and is demanding that from me. But the stuff that I'm eating is no longer super long-term satiating. So like, I'm now like dealing with like right now, I ate before we started the podcast.
And now you're hungry again.
I'm hungry again.
To snack.
Yeah. And I'm like, all right, well, maybe I could go get some like yogurt and some fiber and it'll be fine. Because I do still have stuff left to eat today, but
I have a bad relationship with snacking.
Yeah.
Because I used to snack more than I like 8 meals. Granted,
really?
I don't know if that was out of like necessity because COVID and living on my own, being poor, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like eating whatever I could. So that might have just turned into snacks. But like now I'm at a point in my life where I can have, the right amount of meals a day. And whenever I go to the store, I do try to get stuff to cook.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also do end up buying a lot of snacks. Because I'm like, I know I'm going to be hungry, and I feel like it's better to snack on something than to make a whole meal out of something. Which I don't know if that's right or wrong, but if you're doing it in moderation and eating good and not eating junk food, it could be great for you.
Right. Yeah.
And like usually I don't really eat too much junk food for snackage until I run out of all of my fruit. When I run out of all of my fruit, that's when it's a problem.
Yeah.
But first of all, I learned that you have to drink a lot of water a day to stay hydrated. I believe it is a full gallon a day, if not more. I don't know. But as someone like me who sweats from just sitting down and the temperature changes, I feel like I have to drink even more water to keep that equilibrium.
Right, yeah.
I don't like to drink water because it's flavorless, it's bland, it doesn't do anything. The only time I like to drink water is if it's cold or if I'm like really thirsty. And if I'm really thirsty, at that point, it's like I'm already getting dehydrated. So it's like kind of defeating the point of drinking water throughout the day to prevent being dehydrated because I don't do it. On Wednesday, though, on Tuesday, I had Jacob tell me I could have one of his Fantas because he had a case of them, and then I had a case of caffeine-free Coca-Cola that I got from the store, which crazy. And we got that like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I finished it in roughly 2 weeks, and apparently that's bad.
What's in a case? Is it 24?
12. Sorry, it's like a box.
Oh, a box. Okay. So yeah.
Not it's the 12. No, not the huge one. No.
I was like, is it 64? What did you get, a pallet? I don't know what size.
Yeah. I actually just got I got a whole truck full of them actually. Yeah. So then they were making comments about how I need to drink more water and I shouldn't have like drink through all the sodas by now. Yada yada yada. And I was like, no. I'm gonna continue drinking soda because that's what I want to do. Unfortunately, I don't know if it was guilt or if it's sheer spite. But out of spite, I said, no, I'm gonna prove that I can. Because screw you guys. Talking about
Did you like drink water? What do you mean?
That I can drink the right amount of water.
Okay, right.
At work, usually I would drink maybe 3 cups of water a day, which ain't good.
Holy cow,
that's where I sweat the most. I'm also the most active out of all of us at home. So it's like, even if I drink a good amount, is that enough for my day?
Right. Yeah.
And with how much I sweat, it's awful.
Mm-hmm.
And so on Wednesday, I ended up drinking 5 bottles of water, and I felt very good. I
Yeah.
was very proud of myself.
Yeah.
And I also realized, if I do that instead of eating or snacking, I think that would be good because then I'm consuming
Yeah.
water. It fills me up. Blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Unfortunately, the next 2 days I did not drink nearly as much water. I
Okay.
think Thursday I drank 3 bottles of water, and then yesterday I drank one. Uh,
Yeah.
but I've also realized that to do better at drinking water, I have to add something to it. I like to add the little
Mm.
Mios,
Sure.
because
Yeah.
that gives
Yeah.
it the flavoring. If I can add like calorie-free, sugar-free flavoring, I'll
Right.
drink it like it's no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. Oh
But if
yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
force it's weird. If I have to force myself to drink water, I'm like I can't do it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
just adding a little squirt, all of a sudden, dang, this isn't water. This is good.
Yeah.
Glug glug
Yeah.
glug glug. It's so odd. Uh,
It is an adaptation. Yeah. I definitely
yeah.
went through that period as well, where I went from sodas to diet sodas, and then I went from diet sodas to like um like a flavored powder.
Hmm.
And then I unfortunately developed an intolerance to the sugar substitute that they were using, and it
Hmm.
was like destroying my gut. So I
Yikes.
ended up having to like really back that off. Especially, well, I mean, even now it's fine in moderation, but moderation for me is like one thing. Back in the day, what I was doing was I was drinking 3 servings of the sugar in like water, and then also eating like a sugar substitute yogurt and a sugar substitute ice cream and a sugar
Hmm.
substitute like protein bar and a protein powder. And so like all of these stuff, it's like, oh yeah, like this is totally fine for you when you're getting, 6 to 12 grams of it. But when you're consuming 100 grams of it in a day, like, all right, yeah, clearly something is going to break inside of you.
Yeah.
And by God did it. It was there was a long period of time where I was like, this, I'm gonna die. I have colon cancer. I'm gonna die. That is legitimately
Dear
what I thought.
God.
And it was just, nope, you just have a really bad intolerance to this stuff. And it makes your stomach try to kill you. And I went,
That's wild.
copy that, I'll back off.
Yeah, let's
So
not
now
do that
I
anymore.
have to drink water.
Yeah.
Like I haven't, I don't think I've had even a diet soda in, I don't remember the last one I had.
Fair enough. I can't say same.
Yeah.
I drink soda awfully a lot. I know I've got kidney issues because of it more than likely.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
Hey,
not good. And that's like probably the main reason why I've been trying to back off of it as much. But I
yeah,
mean, I've been trying to do it in doses. So I've cut caffeine except
yeah.
for tea at this point. And even with the tea, it's just green tea because I don't like
Sure.
black tea for some reason.
Right. Yeah.
And even then, I barely drink that. I only drink that on days where I've got not nearly enough sleep and I'm falling asleep at work, and I'm
Right.
like, I need some kind of boost.
Yeah,
Outside
yeah,
of
for
that, I
sure.
don't drink caffeine anymore. I was trying to cut
Nice.
soda altogether, but that didn't work out too well.
Right.
So I'm still drinking soda, but only caffeine-free ones. So I drink Sprites,
Okay.
any of the lemon lime stuff. Really,
Yeah.
most of the fruit flavored sodas are caffeine-free. Some
Cool.
root beers are caffeine-free, so I'm able to drink something that
Mm.
is a dark colored soda at least.
Yeah.
But I drink that one a lot less. I mostly just drink Sprite and Starry. But
Okay,
now what
yeah.
I'm doing is if I'm ever going out to eat somewhere or if I'm going to fast food, I
Mm.
don't order soda there either
Nice.
because that's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the biggest place where I'm gonna get it.
Right.
Uh, so like with Wingstop, every time I'm going to order Wingstop, I just get high C.
Okay.
Uh, so you'll either get like a high C or a Powerade or a fruit punch or a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
lemonade. That way, I'm not drinking soda. It's still not the best for me,
Right, sure.
but I'm one small victories for sure.
Totally. Yeah.
The goal is to cut out soda altogether because I was
Nice.
going back to because I've stopped trying to. I've done it several times in my life where I stopped
Yeah.
drinking soda itself. And
Right.
at one point, I stopped drinking soda, but I was drinking soda water, which I don't know if that's much better for me, but it's not. There's no sugar in it. It's not
Yeah.
flavored.
Beats me.
So in my mind, it was better, but now I'm trying to go to drinking just sparkling water again.
Right.
Um, Mostly just because I was mostly drinking soda for the fizz, and how it felt on my
Sure.
tongue.
Yeah. The like
Uh,
feeling.
but now that I've stopped drinking soda as much, I drink it for the flavor if I do drink it.
Yeah.
And if it's not filling up to par, I'm like, this was disappointing.
Right. Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm trying not to be like, dang, I just need my fix. That's also another issue with soda. I would down soda like the way I was addicted to soda is the way that an alcoholic would drink alcohol. I'm being so serious. Uh,
Really? Yeah.
Caffeine and alcohol was my alcohol. Caffeine and sodas was my alcohol. Literally,
Mm-hmm.
the reason why I started getting back on caffeine this last time,
Yeah.
I think back in January, was because I was having just a completely shitty, awful day at work, and everything was pissing me off. And I was like, I need a
Oh.
Dr. Pepper right now,
Yeah.
or maybe not alcohol, but like a cigarette.
Oh, sure. Well, they do
Yeah, I feel like
call
cigarette
like
might
Diet
be
Coke.
better.
Mm-hmm. Call it
Analogy.
the fridge cigarette. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so after I drank that Dr. Pepper, that's when I started drinking caffeine again. It was bad.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I've been caffeine free for like, besides the tea, for well over a month now.
Really?
So the goal for drinking, is to cut soda entirely and just go to water eventually. That's the
Yeah.
big goal, is mainly water. Primarily water, as but we're working to that. We still drink like juice and sugary substances, but not nearly as
Sure.
much. Because
Yeah.
with water, as long as it's got flavor to it, I'm fine. I should start, because I like fruit so much. I should
Mm.
start just doing like detox waters.
Yeah. Or the like. I mean, sparkling waters are pretty good.
Sparkling water is good. It just depends on which brand. I don't
Yeah.
like a couple of them because they just taste too sugary. And I don't like
Really?
some of them because they just taste like they put like a hint of flavor into it, and
Right.
it's mostly
Yeah.
the fizz. And now that I'm
Yeah.
not drinking soda or drinking drinks for the fizz anymore, it's like this doesn't do anything for me.
Oh, yeah. That
But
makes sense.
my current favorite one is it called Death Water? I do this every time. Liquid
Yeah.
Death,
Yeah.
Liquid Death.
Liquid
That's
death.
my current favorite one.
Nice.
Because that one doesn't taste like anything. That one's pure fizz. And if
Mm.
I'm ever just needing that soda kick, I can just drink that and I'm all good.
Nice.
But for flavored one, I like this one that I discovered at 7-Eleven called Fresca.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And it was a grapefruit one, which Squirt is also a grapefruit soda, but
Okay.
Fresca is what's it called? Bubbly water. What's it called? Fizzy water.
Sparkling water?
Sparkling water. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's flavored
Okay.
sparkling water, so that one's better. It just costs a little bit more, which is the problem.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Jacob keeps saying I should get a soda machine though.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not always spending money on soda, and I could make my
Yeah.
own like
a great idea.
sparkling water. The only thing is, I don't know how much, or I guess I got to look into it, but I don't know how
Yeah.
often I got to change like the cartridges. But
Mm.
if they're not that expensive, then maybe that's what I'll do for like my birthday or something.
Yeah. Borrow your soda budget and put it into a soda stream.
Exactly.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, we are at time. Any other last words for the people?
Love yourself. Be kind to
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
And if your friend is being fatphobic, just consider your friendship. I mean,
What did
you
you just
guys,
say?
you guys, have a great rest of your day. Happy Memorial Day was this Monday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
We missed Memorial Day. If you're being held at gunpoint, don't cause a scene. Just leave.